Hey guys, it's Kim with 5 Minute Cloth, and today is day 2 of the Flats and Handwashing Challenge. So for me, day 1 was a breeze. My daughter is only using 1 diaper a day overnight, and she was dry for the first time ever. So I'm hoping that's a trend. Maybe she will nighttime potty train this week. Today's prompt is to show you my stash and how much it costs for this challenge. So my stash, because I'm only using 1 diaper a day, is very small. I wanted to choose some brands that weren't maybe the most expensive or luxury brands, I guess you could say, because the point of this challenge is to kind of show others that there are very affordable options out there for cloth diapering, that you can try to make cloth diapering work for you, even if you don't have a washer and dryer, because diaper need is a real issue all around the world. So here is my stash minus the button super cover that's on my daughter right now. She is wearing one of these Sweet Iris flats right now, but I'm only including one of them in the challenge, so that's why I have it in the picture here. But so this is the total stash. My total came out to $32, and that's including prices that I bought secondhand, things that are being repurposed, and gifted product. I'll talk about each of that a little bit when I break it down, but let me walk you through everything I have here. So this is the bucket I'm going to be using. It's an 18-quart like utility bucket, and then some gloves, because I threw away my bucket and plunger system that I had used in previous years, thinking I wasn't going to be participating this year. I assumed my daughter would be fully potty trained by now, since she potty trained during the day at 18 months. So instead of going out and spending the $10 to buy a bucket and a plunger, I am just using what we have in the house. So I really wanted to be budget conscious about this, because that's really the focus of this challenge anyway. So you can make things work that you already have, and I wanted to kind of show how you could do that. So any sort of larger bucket that you have, and then I'm just going to be agitating with my hands, and hopefully, since I'm only washing 1 diaper a day, that won't be too burdensome. As for the diapers, I'm trying out 3 different options because I want to show how effective different options can be for nighttime. What I have here is a large Green Mountain Diaper Muslin Flat. And muslin is really absorbent and nice and plush, but I do find that for overnight it definitely needs a booster. So this is the only non-flat that I'm using. This is a Geffen Baby Quick Absorber, and this is a hemp cotton blend. These pair really nicely together. You can have it all the way across like this, or folded it up to put the absorbency where you need it. So this I got used for $2 a piece, so this is $2. So these come in a pack of 3, these boosters, but just one of them costs $3.50. So this option right here costs $5.50 for absorbency. And then this is a Sweet Iris bamboo stretchy flat. This is super high quality. Unfortunately, the Sweet Iris designs, they're no longer in business. So I got this flat for $7 used. I think they're closer to $15 new. You can find these stretchy bamboo flats on Etsy. There's several shops that make them, but this is an extra large for which is great for toddlers. And I don't find for my daughter that I do need a booster. When she was a little bit younger, I did use one, but she is now using the potty before bed, so she definitely does not out-wet this. It's very absorbent. So the third option for absorbency is just a cotton receiving blanket. And this is the Carter's brand. You want to make sure they're 100% cotton. Some receiving blankets might have a blend of polyester in them, but 100% cotton. And these are super absorbent. They're a little bit bulkier and thicker, but not much more than a muslin anyway. You just have to fold them down in the right way, And if you are using a snappy to secure them on, they don't really take to the snappy that well, but it is doable. So this is a great option. It is just as absorbent. I would say all three of these, this one with the booster, are similar absorbency. And this I'm considering free because I had just as a baby blanket for my daughter. When my first daughter was born, we got it, with her baby registry. But you can find these at secondhand stores. A lot of people are just trying to give them away because they're really not used that much. But they make excellent inserts for cloth diapers. This is the three absorbencies total are $12.50. And then let's move on to the covers. I am using a Nikki's diaper cover and as well as a Buttons diaper one size cover and a Buttons diapers super cover. The reason I'm using these is because that is all the covers I have left. I've sold all of my other cloth diapers. Like I said, I didn't think I was going to be cloth diapering anymore this year, so I sold off most of my stash. This Nikki's diapers I got used a long time ago for $7, and the PUL is not great. If the insert gets saturated, it is starting to wick. I wanted to show you guys that it is possible to cloth diaper even if you don't have super high quality things, and covers that are on their way out can still be used as long as you have enough absorbency. So with this cover, I'm going to for sure use the bamboo because this is the more absorbent diaper and I don't think I'll worry about leaks. And this is a Buttons one size cover. This retails for $11.50. This is a smaller sized one size cloth diaper. It does still fit my daughter. She's definitely under 35 pounds. She's like 30 pounds maybe. And it still fits her, but her legs, the elastic is a little tight on her legs. So she's snapped, especially with like a bigger insert like these, she's snapped all the way out. So there isn't any really much room to go with these bigger overnight diapers, but this does work. So I did want to show that even if you only have like super trim cloth diapers, you can try to make things work. Not for every child, a super heavy wetter isn't going to be able to use this because they'll need more absorbent diapers. But for my daughter, this Buttons one size that I typically would only use for daytime, I did get it on her. She wore this last night with no problems. Tonight, like I said, she has the Buttons super cover on, which is similar to this, just a little bit roomier. And then it has 2 rows of snaps on the waist instead of the one. And that is definitely a better fit for an overnight diaper with a toddler. And that retails for $13.50. I was gifted that product by Buttons for a review, so I didn't include that in my total for $32. But if I did include the cost of that, it would be $44.50 for everything. So before I wrap things up, I just want to talk a little bit about how much pull-ups would cost in comparison to these overnight cloth diapering options. For 1 year of pull-ups for just one diaper a day, so I'm giving a similar scenario that I was in. So my daughter is using 1 pull-up a night for an entire year. It's been more than that, but I just wanted to give an example of what the cost would be, even just 1 pull-up a day. For a year, if you're using the cheapest brand at Target, so the Target brand would cost $102 for the year. Cloth diapering options that I gave is only a third of that. And then the cost goes up from there. The Pampers pull-ups would be $138 for the year. Huggies, $146. Honest Company, $172. Seventh Generation, almost $200, $198. The Target brand nighttime pull-ups would be $175. And then there is a Good Nights brand, which is the nighttime pull-ups, essentially, for $220 for the year for just one pull-up a night. So that is a lot more money than the $32 that I spent for this small stash. Well, stay tuned to see how the hand washing part goes, but I really do think that for just one diaper a day, I think it really is feasible to hand wash it for long term. So stay tuned. Let's see how the rest of this challenge goes, and I will update you guys on my thoughts on future videos. All right, have a good night. Bye, guys.